Hey y'all, so this is my review of the 2020 Emmys as well as Antebellum. I'm going to start off with the Emmys first. Okay, so this was virtual because, we're still in hell currently. It was hosted by Jimmy Kimmel. MC Light was the announcer, and I'm just like, okay, MC Light with the check. Like, I'm glad the Emmys are finally getting on board with hiring black people. They also had DJ Nice curate the sounds for the entire show. Again, thank you for the diversity. Now, throughout the award show, Jimmy Kimmel was funny as hell, especially the beginning part. They had like a little old audience clip for him like telling his jokes or whatever, because I can imagine, like, just watching like Kiki's performance and Amanda Seale's performance, like when you're telling jokes, you don't even know if it lands or not. So from watching it on TV, it just kind of looks a little weird, Now, most of the nominees of the night, I believe it was Watchmen with 26 nominations, and then the rest of the nominations, it seemed like it was for Schitt's Creek. So I'm guessing, like, this was a little confusing for me. So I'm guessing, like, the presenting was live, and then they had, like, hundreds of feeds of all the, like, nominees, like, around the United States and around the world. That was a little cool. They had where I'm guessing the Emmys were sent to the people at their doorstep. Now, I'm not sure if they had people all over the world with, like, the Emmys ready to give it to them. Someone explain that to me in the comments, because I was a little confused by that. So it looks like they had the comedic performances all first. And I gotta say, like, the first 7 categories went to Schitt's Creek. Now, if you're not familiar with Schitt's Creek, I would be annoyed too. I'm just like, again, they won again. Like, who are these white people? Now, I will say, before y'all judge Schitt's Creek, watch the first season, because I was skeptical too before the Emmys. Like, this is a funny ass show. The writing is pretty brilliant, I gotta say. Like, even though it is like just the main white family, the show is funny as fuck, and I'll give that to them. There are some black people in the show, but yeah, like, I do think at least the writing award, Catherine O'Hara, I mean, she is hilarious. Like, hilarious. And I love her from the old days. One of my favorite movies as a kid was Beetlejuice, and she was in that movie as the mom. I loved it. Delia, I believe her name was Delia, like the mom in Beetlejuice. Anywho, much deserved. I think Eugene Levy was much deserved. Not sure about comedic actress. I've only seen the first season of Schitt's Creek, but from what I hear, it's a brilliant comedy show. So I'm not mad at that. But I can see from like an outside point of view, from a person that like probably never heard of the show, like, I would be like, okay, why is this show winning everything? Like, why are these white people winning everything? Emmy's so white, so it's easy to say that if you haven't actually seen the show. Like, they deserve it, y'all, so calm down a little bit. And I also heard, like, it was their final season too, and the Emmys just had this thing of, like, I'm guessing awarding this show as they go out in a blaze of glory, I guess. Whatever. It's politics. I really did like how they had the little clips. Like, one clip was of Issa Rae and her experience in Hollywood, as well as Lena Waithe and then America Ferrera at the end. I really appreciated that. Like, I love their all point of views. I do think television still has a long way of getting diversified, but I think we're moving there, like, faster. I really do. So next we have Best Actress in a Limited Series. I was rooting for Kerry Washington because I fucking love Little Fires Everywhere. And this was kind of like a hard category. But Regina King won, and I'm rooting for everybody black. So I'm really happy for her. I love Regina King. I think she's an amazing actress. I think she has an Oscar too, right? Yes! I need to really watch Watchmen. I heard it was really good, and of course I love, like, superhero anything. So I need to watch that immediately. Let me know how y'all like Watchmen in the comments. I hear it's only 8 episodes, 8 or 10. I don't know. I need to start watching it. And shout out to the people who is giving Breonna Taylor shine. Like, I'm glad that people still have not let up on this. So next we have Best Actor in a Limited Series, and it goes to Yahya Mateen. Is he from New Orleans? I heard he was talking about New Orleans. I swear, the only thing I know about this actor is he was in Watchmen and he showed his penis. and he's going to be Candyman, which unfortunately I can't watch because that movie scares the shit out of me. But yes, congratulations to him. I believe he was in something else. I just can't. Oh, he was in Striking Vipers and Black Mirror. Okay, yeah, that's where I know him from. But I hear he's like a rising star too. So good for him. Emmy win. Go Black people. I forgot, y'all. I'm gonna be flying through this. This shit was 3 hours, and my fast forward button was on. It was pressed. Like, cause I just can't take these award shows where it's just like all these fucking commercials, all the like, dead air. Like, I wanted to get to it. Who won this? Who won that? Were there any like buzzworthy moments? I also will be shouting out any of the Black nominees that won, such as Uzu Adoba. She won for Outstanding Actress in a Limited Role. I believe that was Mrs. America. Another series that's in my queue. I got so many fucking shows to watch, y'all. Anywho, so Anthony Anderson is presenting, and I just want to say he has come a long way. Like a very long way. He started out as the fat black comic relief in barbershop trying to steal an ATM. Like, he has really come a long way. Him and what's that guy from Friday? Y'all know what I'm talking about. He played Day Day. Shit, I can't think of his name, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments. I can't remember. Mike Epps. Oh my God, how did I not know that? Anyway, yeah, Anthony Anderson and Michael Epps, they came a long way. So then we get like a moratorium from her, and her music bores me, but damn, she could sing. Like, that was a really good performance she did. And I gotta say, like, Chadwick Boseman, I saw him on the screen again, I got misty-eyed. Like, that is one hard celebrity death to get over. Like, just death in general. Like, he just has so much to offer, and I just believe his time was just too short. Like, it just reminds me of Aaliyah. Like, I was just so upset because I feel like they just had more to give to this world. Anywho, before I get sad again, let me move on. RuPaul Drag Race wins. Oh my God, it wins Best Reality Show. That show has definitely come a long way too, with the harsh lighting and back in the day to where we are now. 13 seasons in. Oh my God. And then a whole around the world phenomenon. Yes. I just had to say that. I'm happy RuPaul won. So now we have Tyler Perry, and he's accepting an honorary Emmy for his vast achievement through film and media. And I gotta say, it's much deserved, because I don't think any of his plays or any of his content is gonna get an Emmy, the right way. Also, I don't think he's going to get an Oscar anytime soon too. So if him getting honorary Oscar and an honorary Emmy, I think it's deserved, because he has done a lot with a little. Like, he's done so much for a lot of Black actors. He's done a lot of philanthropic things. Whatever you say about, his shows. And I gotta say, like, he has his things, but I gotta, tip my hat off to him, because he really has done a lot. That's all I can say on it. He's done a lot. And it deserves recognition. I gotta say, like, he created his own avenue of, whatever content. Like, I will say he had 2 projects that I liked. I liked Why Did I Get Married? It was something else. But I remember I loved Why Did I Get Married? I really did like that. It's coming to me, but let me know your favorite Tyler Perry shows or movies, because he has a lot of stinkers, a lot of bad stereotypes. I really do think that for Colored Girls, that movie was like a visual abortion. I really hated that movie, but yeah, whatever he did, great. I think that's good, right? Okay, moving on. Oh, and he had some like long quilt analogy. Bravo, it was cute. Okay, so I am 2.5 hours in. I am ready for it to be over at this point. I was getting a little, tired and sleepy. I couldn't pop my edible because I knew I was gonna like knock out. So I was trying to finish this shit up. So next we have Best Actor in a Drama. I'm not really sure who this person is. Y'all let me know. I think he's from a show called Succession. I've never seen this show. Next up, lead actress. Now, I could not believe that Zendaya won. Like, I love Euphoria. I know the exact scene where I was just like, you know what? She needs an Emmy for this. And it's much deserved. Much deserved. Can't wait for Euphoria season 2. I will be reviewing it, of course. I'm really surprised she won over Jennifer Aniston because I saw the morning show and it was good. Like, that was a good performance. But kudos to Zendaya. I cannot believe that she is one of 2 black women who has ever won that category. And I believe over 75 years. Like, they need to do better because that is an atrocity to even say out loud that only 2 black women won this category. So next we see Laverne Cox looking amazing in this dress. When I first saw it, I was just like, immediately the dress. Now, this was some weird type of editing on the producer's part. I'm not sure why they edited out the word effing. Like, she didn't say fucking, she said effing. And, you know, she was talking about how she was nominated 4 times in the same category and never won. And the irony is she's introducing someone who probably didn't even vote for her. Now, I will say, like, it didn't come off funny or tongue-in-cheek. It kind of looked a little bitter, a little bit. And I'm just thinking, well, maybe it was just a tough category. I don't think it had nothing to do with you know, her specifically, and that's just me talking personally. But yeah, Laverne Cox looked beautiful, and I still love her. I just thought it was a little awkward moment, that's all. Now, I'm wondering at this point of the show, why is supporting before lead, you know? But I'm guessing because the supporting categories were a little bit more tough. So for supporting actor, I know this guy. He was in the morning show. I think he did a great job, but I don't think he did anything that was Emmy worthy. I think this award could have went to somebody else. Now, Best Supporting Actress in Drama, that looked like a really hard category. Unfortunately, this woman called Julia Kramer won. She was in Succession, never heard of her. Congratulations. And then we have Sterling K. Brown, who has this weird, awkward monologue before he introduces the Best Drama category. Yeah, that was weird. Anywho, this is the last award of the night, thank God, and it went to Succession, and I have no idea what that show is about. Y'all let me know in the comments if you've seen it. Let me know if it's worth looking at. And that was the 2020 Emmys. I really can't wait till we're off of this virtual bullshit because I really would have loved to see Zendaya. I really would have enjoyed seeing Zendaya in front of like a whole audience of people accepting like a monumental achievement in front of everybody. But anywho, yeah, here's crossing fingers next year that we get a new president and that 2021 is better than this year. Now, for my Antebellum review. Now, all I gotta say is I love Janelle Monáe before I talk about this. I love her music. I think she's an amazing person. I used to work for her. This has nothing to do with reflecting Janelle. She did an amazing job. She was acting her ass off. She did what she could with this movie. And I was really happy when I saw the previews. Like, I was just like, ooh, this looks interesting. This looks really good. You know, is it like, and I heard there was a big twist as well. And I was excited. And then, like, you know, COVID happened. And it kept pushing the movie back further and further until it was just like, you know what? Fuck it. We're just going to put it on the streaming and everyone's going to buy it like Mulan. Now, I was sad about that at first, but thank goodness, because this movie was trash. This movie was trash. It was a monumental disappointment. Monumental. I'm not a fan of this whole Hollywood obsession with like seeing slave torture porn. I don't like it. And I was angry, I want to say the first 30 minutes. Like, I was just like, okay, can we move this along? By the way, I'll let you know when I'm talking about spoilers, but so far you're good. I'm not gonna spoil the movie for you, even though I recommend you don't This was a little bit over 90 minutes. This was like an hour and 45 minutes. Halfway through the movie, I was just like, you know what? When is it over? When is this over? I'm ready. There was this point where the twist, I thought the twist was really weak. I thought the premise of the entire movie was absurd. What else? I just really think, and then the plot was just so like thin. It was a real thin plot. Like it was just lacking a lot of depth. Like the only thing that was good about this movie was Janelle's like performance, but the movie overall, terrible, really terrible. Let me see what else do I have in my notes. I told you this was going to be a short review. That's why I just tacked it on at the end. Yeah, so that's my overall review, but then I'm going to say a spoiler. So this is spoiler alert. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to stop the video because I'm going to tell you what the twist is, and I'm going to tell you the ending as well. All right? Okay, this is spoilers. Okay, so the twist was, this was all happening in present day. This wasn't like any type of time travel or anything. They were basically kidnapping black people to put them in a slave part of a Civil War reenactment camp or something like that, like deep in the woods. So these were actually present day black people picking cotton, being branded, being tortured. This was just some sick shit. Someone I saw like explained it perfectly. This was basically The Village, but with, you know, black people as slaves and shit like that. So yeah, like I was saying, this was more so like the twist of The Village, where all this was happening in present day and they were just kidnapping black people. I just could not believe it. And then at the end, it just abruptly ended too. Like, I'm surprised when she went through the whole, like, she was riding a horse through the Civil War reenactment that no one shot her or anything like that. But yeah, we see the police coming up at the end. I'm guessing we just assume that, you know, they broke up this entire camp or something like that. I thought this movie was a waste of time. I want my hour and 45 minutes back. I'm glad I didn't spend money on this. However, I love Janelle. Go support her music. Go support Hidden Figures. I feel like I had to watch Hidden Figures to wash this shit out my brain, because that's how bad it was. So y'all, you've been warned. Do not watch this fucking movie. I'm telling you, you're going to be aggravated. You're going to be angry during it. You're going to be even more angry that you wasted an hour and 45 minutes of your time. So yeah, that was my review of Antebellum. Don't see it. But yeah, get into the comments and let me know what you thought about the movie if you saw it. And do you agree with me? And also, tell me about the 2020 Emmys too. Did you enjoy it? Did you agree with the winners? So yeah, with that said, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all later. And y'all follow me on social media, CDIGGI1. Alrighty. Bye.